Hey everybody, it's Joe. It's been a while, hasn't it? It feels like the summer has really been flying by. We've only got a couple more days left, and then we're right back in the swing of things. It's really exciting. I'm really excited to get my kids out of the my purview to have some time to myself again. That'll be fun. But it's not here yet. I have a couple updates for you, and I thought video is probably the easiest way to do it. Saves me from doing all the tippy typing. First of all, I'm really excited to share. We had our first fully virtual executive meeting last night. Usually in the past, everybody's had to go to the school and meet and sit there and talk over things. We were able to use the Google Hangout system to get the whole committee together and go through our whole meeting. Someone was at a baseball game, someone was at cheerleading practice, someone was at the pool. I was right here in my chair. Some poor principal we have was still locked in the school working. But we were all connected virtually. We had a fabulous meeting. We got a lot of things done. It was really great. And it got me thinking, if we can have that executive committee come together and have a virtual meeting, maybe we can have the whole meeting virtually every once in a while. Not all of them, because I'd still like to see everybody, shake hands, do high fives, and that sort of a thing. But if we can do virtual meetings maybe every other month or so, that maybe that's something we can look at. So let me know in the comments on this video if you would be interested in attending our meetings virtually so that you can have a laptop or a tablet open in your kitchen or in your living room and interact and engage and ask questions and participate. Let me know if that's something that you'd like for us to test out. Our September meeting, Thursday, September 5th, our big back to school kickoff, is definitely going to be in person because I want to have some fun. And we want to have some fun with that meeting. It just wouldn't be the same if our very first meeting was just online. I'd like to have a good time. So think about that for me. Let me know on this video. Is that something that you're interested in? Participating in virtual meetings throughout the year. Now, that's only for members, of course. So we'll have a way to validate that you're a member. But maybe it's a good idea. We've all got our hands full. It'd be good to be able to have more people attend the meetings than the ones who are able to physically show up. Second thing. Ms. Valerie Dotson wants to get a group of people together to help us research how we can do the MVP dance. So we've talked about a bunch of people wanted to do the father-daughter dance. We haven't done it in a while. One of the things that I have been asking is that we gender neutralize as many of our events as possible so that everyone can participate. And so MVP, most valuable person, is going to be replacing donuts with dad, donuts with mom, donuts with grandparents, and the possibility of the father-daughter dance. So if you are interested in helping figure out how we can do this, we don't have a date, and we don't have a work plan yet, and we don't know how much money we need to raise. But if you want to participate in that planning process with Ms. Dotson and help us figure that out, put your hand up on this video. Put a comment down. Say, hey, I'd like to help with that group. We're going to form a committee. And we're going to not just pick a date and say we're going to have it, but we're going to figure out how we can do it. Because there's a lot of moving parts. That team is going to help us figure that out. Because I don't think we'd be doing it justice if we just said it's going to be X and Y day. We'll go from there. I mean, as big of a school as we have, as large of a community as we have, and thankfully as many people want to support us as we have, we really need to take the time to make this good so that everybody has a great time, everybody is safe. It's a wonderful memory. It ends up in the yearbook, on and on and on. Good? Makes sense? Membership signups will be opening up soon. We got access to this new, really slick online membership tool that the state PTA is paid for yesterday. I just got off of a webinar learning how to use it 5 minutes ago. Unfortunately, there's still some things not working. For example, there's literally a button in there that says open up memberships, like turn them on so we can take them, but we can't click that button. They have to click that button. They haven't clicked the button. Now, why they haven't clicked my button, I don't know. I've asked 3 people 3 different times. That's a lot of asking for somebody to push a button. They said it'll be up and running soon. I don't know why. They can't just hit our button. But once they hit our button, then we can open up membership. And speaking of which, when you go online to register and get your membership for this year, which we all need to do, no one is a member at the moment, We're waiting for that process to get functional. We took the advice of a bunch of you out there that had some ideas. I saw Christine Maldonado in particular had suggested it in one Facebook post for the PTA to do something different this year and not have a fundraiser, not send home an information packet that everybody's, email your friends and put it on Facebook and all that. So we're going to, when you sign up for a member, you've got the option to pay for your regular membership, $8 for an individual adult, $12 for two adults and a family. You can do that. There's also going to be an option to participate in our fundraising opt-out, okay? It's a $50 donation is the minimum that we're asking for that. If you opt out and you make that $50 payment, we're hoping that enough people want to opt out that is going to give us what we need so that we don't have to do any fundraisers from the PTA. Tabitha is asking, for those that did the trial run for membership, did that count towards membership? Well, that's a good question, Tabitha. Yes. For my 6 good friends who helped us figure out, which was actually different software that we were going to pay for, didn't do as much, but that's what we were testing at the time. For our 6 families that participated in that test, Tabitha included, your membership's already paid for. So I owe you your card. In fact, you'll be some of the very first people we load in. I'm going to load myself in first, a little selfishly because I want to be the first one since I'm figuring out how to use this silly thing. And then from there, I'll load in our test families, and then we'll open it up for everybody else. But with the unraiser, if you make that $50 donation along with your membership, we will not send anything home asking you to participate in a fundraiser from the PTA this year. Now, that doesn't mean you'll get no fundraising things. The school is doing Boosterthon this year, separate from the PTA. And I believe there may be the jump rope for heart program in the spring that might be coming home. Those will not be from the PTA. Okay, so I don't have control over anything that really happens in the school. We influence and we advise and we advocate. We don't administer. They do that. Ms. Dubiel does that and her team. So if they are going to do some fundraisers, we don't have say in that. But if you all will participate in this unraiser for us, we won't have to send anything home from the PTA this year. Those are the updates I have for right now. I hope you have a really good weekend. We'll be following up with an email to let everybody who's not on Facebook know about this video so they can come out and check it out. And as soon as we have the ability to open up membership, you'll hear about it, because you'll probably hear me just screaming from my house, we did it, it's working, because I've been fooling with this thing for a while now. So that's it. Go have a great Friday. We'll have more updates coming soon. We had a couple new officers voted in last night. You'll get to hear from them very soon as they're ready. We've got a lot of folks really ready to help this year. I'm very excited about the potential that we have to do a lot of really fun, cool things this year. I guess that's my one more thing. If you have something that you want to do this year, gosh, let us know, okay? I think because we're getting so much help and so much interest this year, we're going to be able to do, quite frankly, as much as we want. So if you have an idea, if you've been holding back, don't hold back anymore. Shoot me a note. Send me something on Facebook. Send me an email. Whatever you want. Talk about those ideas. We'd love to bring them up and see those things happen. Okay, I'm going to go for real now. I'm going to go take my kids to the pool. So for now, this has been Joe signing off. Have a good weekend.